Management of materials in production system. As mentioned previously, problems of production management essentially concern management of materials flow into, through and out of the system. This makes materials management a vital subject since material constitutes are extremely important and costly resources to the production system, and improvement in materials productivity will lead to overall improvement in system performance and cost reduction. Role of material management. Materials in Indian context constitute more than half the total cost of production in most industries and projects. In some industries, 60 to 70% of total production cost is due to materials. This makes materials management the biggest single area having tremendous potential for cost reduction. A well coordination materials management program may lead to 15 to 20% cost reduction. If inventories are taken as an index of material management effectiveness, then there is so much that can be done to cut inventories in Indian industries. If inventories is viewed as usable but idle resource, then we can also call it unnecessary evil. Our material planning system should be such that we are able to ensure adequate supply of materials to meet anticipate demand pattern with the minimum amount of capital blocked in inventories in non-productive manner. Needs for integrated approach to material management. To be most effective, our desire to maximize material productivity must aim at getting most out of every rupees invested in materials. This calls for a well coordinated and integrated approach towards various problems areas involving decisions making and respects to materials. It can be seen, for examples, that the inventory in the system can be lessened by reducing unnecessary uncertainties in demands and supply, by reducing procurement lead time, by reducing excessive materials varieties throughout standardization, codification, and various reduction programs. Thus, development of reliable sources of supplies to have just-in-time supply will reduce inventories substantially. Other important areas to improve efficiency on materials management front are: A. Value analysis, purchase price analysis. In this, we want to put right kind of materials through competitive price to reduce the material bill. Value analysis aim at getting the required function performed at minimize cost, and therefore value analysis techniques has the major role in material related cost reduction. B. Materials handling. Materials handling provides place, location, utility only. Otherwise, it does not add to functional or aesthetic values to materials, but is an element of cost. Thus, our aim should be to design system of production and storage to minimize the cost associated with the movement and handling of materials. C. Inventory control. How we try to plan our procurement actions so that we can get the demand satisfied reasonably well without having to stock in inventory to such materials. This is very well discussed problem area in literature on materials management. D. Store management. Store functions looks after physical custody of materials by proper planning of layout, storage materials and issue policies. We can ensure faster services so that item demanded by production can be supplied without delay. Avoidance of pilferage, wastage and storage losses are also important aspects of storage management. E. Waste management. Materials waste must be minimized if not eliminated. Waste can also be considered as a barometer of material productivity. If material waste is minimum, productivity of material improves. And integrated approaches to material management must look at the above mentioned problem area in the coordinated manner with a view of maximize material management effectiveness.